Did you know that you can automatically convert your Jotform submissions into a polished PDF? Well, let me show you how. Hey Jotformers, welcome back. I'm Kimberly, and like I mentioned, if you would like your form submissions to be turned into PDFs, you can absolutely do that. And the great thing about this is it takes no extra effort on your part. These PDFs are automatically created on your behalf. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and look at my hotel feedback form. If I come over to More, we can come down here to Open PDF Editor. And you can see that every single submission has been turned into a PDF, and we can toggle through the submissions right up here. Now, the great thing about this is completely editable. This is the stock version. Over on the right-hand side, we have our PDF designer, very similar to our form designer. We get to choose the size if we want it to be portrait or landscape. We want to change that background color. Maybe we want to change the element style. What about different templates? We can create a brand new template, or maybe we want to pull in information into one of these really awesome templates that are available. Also, if I come over here and I click this top part where it is gray, I can change this background color here. Maybe we want to add an entire background image. We can do that. We can even change how this middle section looks where all of our data lives. On the left-hand side, if I want, I can add in more things. Maybe I want to add in a line in between here. Maybe you want to add in the form title or the submission date. Maybe you want to add in a signature or maybe an image into this PDF. You can absolutely do that. All of these are also editable. Maybe I would prefer the name to be down here. Maybe I want to have two names. Maybe that's a little excessive, and maybe I do want the name at the top. You can add, delete, move things around as you see fit. And if for any reason you want to create another option, up at the top, we can create a new PDF. We can use the default layout, and then we can edit or take away things, and we can rename this to be something else. So the first one was hotel feedback. This one is called new document. I'm going to say feedback 2. Perfect. Now from here, we can send or download all of these PDFs or individual PDFs. We can choose to send from here, enter in email addresses, or if we prefer, we can choose to have a link. If we want, we can print, and we can also download. We can download just this one or all of them. And if we want, we can preview just what this PDF is going to look like. All right, next, let's talk about sending these documents. I'm going to head back over. Let's go ahead and edit this form. And I'm going to jump up to the settings option and then our emails. We can see right down here, our Autoresponder. This is the one that is going to go to the person who is filling it out. This is the same thing that you can do right up here with the notification, which is going to come from Jotform to you, the person who has created this form. If I come over here to edit and to advanced, we can add in, we can attach that PDF. And you can see here right now, it's the hotel feedback document. If we want, we can add in both, or maybe just the feedback too. Or maybe we could even come back and we can add in an additional email, and we can say one person needs to get the feedback and one person needs to get the feedback too. Both those PDFs are going to have different information, so different people can get different pieces of information. And it's as simple as that. All these PDFs are going to be kept secure for you in your Jotform account with consistent formatting and an easy audit trail. So if you liked this video and you got some value, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notifications every time we put out a new video. I'll see you next time.